let's see what it'll do on here. So I'm wondering if it will let me, no, it won't let me do that. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see if anybody can see or hear us on there. Can you hear me on there?
Let's see.
Check. Is it just like the whole universe?
Yeah, it's kind of working. Shane.
Appreciate that. Now, I was going to turn the camera sideways before it did all that because I was in such a hurry. So, let's see what it does when I do this. Does it stay? Did it turn? Orientation is locked. Rotate it back, it says. So, oh well. All right. Well, I had a great show planned. I have my lightsaber here. I was gonna do 20 minutes of me doing that. But can you jump on that one and get into the? I don't know. Well, maybe I can put it on there or share. But anyway, we wasted way too much of everybody's time. I'm going to put on here. We have gone live.
Oh yeah, I got you. Now I get what you were saying.
Yeah. He's no help to me whatsoever.
I'm far from the IT guy.
Apparently,
I'm pretty close to him right now.
Yeah, you're pretty close to me now, but it's pretty bad that I'm having that. I can't even spell now. I'm so aggravated. We've gone. All right, so we've gone live on from my phone, and if you can get on there, great. You guys can give me a thumbs up. Let me know. No wasted time. It is. You know what? We were gonna start with Travis's, but since we have a few people here, and I need something stronger, we want to do.
Is it buff turkey time?
It's buff turkey time. So this is going to be very weird. It's a weird angle for us as well. You're not. It's getting the roof of the thing over there. Let me try to go down just a little bit more. I do like that I am more in frame than Leighton. I look taller than him.
I'm just in the background.
He's in the background hanging out. So I'm going to talk a little bit about story time. Shane, he has his own distillery, and I think this is really, now he can correct me, he's in there. And Shane, I don't know that you're a moderator. I'm going to try to make you a moderator and not, I'm going to make you a moderator so you can put your links in there. Shane has a distillery, and I wouldn't. Yeah, all that's going to let you do, Shane, is you're going to be able to post links in there. It's not, don't let it go to your head. So, but with that being said, sorry, we're still trying to make sure everything's working over here. We're discombobulated. But Shane has his own distillery, and he has a website. I'm a member of Storytime. Leighton and I went in together on this, and we got this as his latest iteration. If Shane will put the link in there on how to get this. I don't know that there's much less. Much left. Here, I'll let you go ahead and just open it before the cork pop, of course. Let's see. I thought he was going to say something as he was opening it, but he didn't. So.
Well, I thought you were still good. I do think he's pretty close to sold out on the website.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. But if he'll put the link in there, they have very few left.
Beautiful bottle, beautiful artwork.
Oh, beautiful! And we almost didn't want to open it because he signed. It's signed. So I feel like it's going to lose some value if we do that. So I'm gonna do a cork pop. Hopefully it does well. Let's see if we can do here.
I don't know. I was going to put my microphone next to it.
Yeah, I'll put my not working microphone on there as well. Here we go. Oh, that was solid. I hope you heard that.
Pour it.
Let's see here. Pour a little bit of the. I guess I could do better and pour it in front of everybody since I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you a little bit of the digits on here. Lost value for 1 second. I signed it. It's 64.5, 129 proof, a Kentucky straight, buff turkey. So we'll see here. Give it a good try. Give it a good nose.
Good traditional bourbon nose.
Oh yeah. I'm getting. Is it cherry? I get a lot of cherry on that. So.
Like a almost cherry bomb level.
Yep. All right, I'm going in because I need a drink after all that. After all of that. Wow, there is um, a tobacco-y, smoky thing right on the front. So I'm loving that.
That like Russell's leathery.
Yes, it reminds me a lot of Russell's 15. So
Shane said it's 16 years and 2 weeks.
Nice.
So that was the actual from bottling.
Reminds me a lot of Russell's, and we're big fans of Russell's 15. So in the smoky part, not the cherry part. You know, I don't remember if I got cherry from that. So
for me on the Russells, it was a lot darker fruit, more like dates or something.
I would say apricot, but
apricot, yeah.
I would say apricot on it. So.
Ooh, Travis, no, I did not think to bring the light whiskey.
We have a lot to try.
Yeah, we have a lot to
try. We have to, and the screen is going to be terrible. I may leave the camera for Leighton for a second, try to rig something up where we're back a little bit farther so you can see us, so we don't look like we're. I don't know what this is. This is a weird juxtapose for me. So
it's interesting.
No, I agree. Shane talked about it is Buffalo Trace, and that's that kind of that cherry.
Right.
Yeah.
It's got the stuff that I like from Buffalo Trace.
You're right. With like a,
but it's got more of the depth that I find in older turkey products.
The heat is like right on the center of the tongue, like right in the circle. You feel that. It's still tingling.
It gives you a hug.
Oh, it is. I haven't taken a big enough sip to get a big hug. I don't think, but I did get the right on the inside of on my tongue. There's like the heat is on there for sure. So. I would say, yes. It's very good.
First date pose.
First date pose. That was my Tinder profile picture before a girl started replying to me. So I really like the nose on it.
The nose is killer.
I mean,
the palate's good too, and it doesn't taste. Some of the older stuff that I've tried, recent releases, doesn't taste like it's had the time, even though it has, to develop complexity. But I'd say the mouthfeel and the palate on this, they're delivering a different experience to me than the nose.
Yes, I agree.
Go ahead.
No, he's got a much better palate than I do. I just.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think Bobby from Bad Axe Bourbon, he said it for him. It was cherry all the way through. I don't really get much cherry on the palate.
No, I got cherry at the very beginning, but what I get now is more. It's kind of what I like about Stag. I'm getting more tobacco, light leather, but it's kind of just it's going through there. It's just, but it translates. But man, it really. I mean, this is my first pour. So that might be some of it. We didn't really warm. We were going to warm up with a couple of these and then do that when it didn't happen. So we had some.
Just commenting about Nico.
Oh yeah, Nico. I saw him. He said what Bobby tasted was 15 years. So yeah, this is. I mean, it's 100% cherry on the nose.
Oh yeah.
I mean, all day long. So I mean, you get that. But you know what I don't get is I don't get the turkey funk. Which I don't. I mean, wild turkey is not terrible to me. It's just not my favorite. Of what they do, but there's no funk in that, and that's what I like about the Russells. So, but for sure,
this is nice vanilla.
You know, I got vanilla after you said something.
So to me, it's the vanilla on the finish lasts a really long time. Is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, no,
and I get sidetracked.
I mean, you get a little bit of cherry on the smell. It goes through, works through, goes to the. You get the burn in there, and then you get the rest of it. It kind of just trails all the way through. So it's a solid buy. I think now Shane will have to correct me on this, but I mean, this is your first one, your first official one, right? You've done other barrel picks, but this is kind of like the first one that you had like more hands on than anything else. So, yeah, without doubt. And Shane, you can put the link to Storytime in there so people can get it. I can't do it from my phone because we're doing it from here, which I apologize. I wanted to really make sure I gave your gave the bottle its time that it needed. So read the back, he says. That's going to be real riveting YouTubeage right there. Let me tell you. Me trying to read. Where's the top?
Do you have your glasses?
No, I'm going to give it to you. No.
Okay.
Oh, I don't. What do we do with the top?
The topper's in it.
Oh, the topper's in it. I do not have my glasses. So, yeah, hold on. Fine, we'll do it. I'll do it. I'll see if I can read the English language a little bit.
He said not out loud.
It's not out loud. Okay, hold on. No, it says, welcome. I didn't read any of this, so I think I repeated myself. So it says, welcome to the inaugural release from Storytime Distillery. This bottle represents 3 years of dedication, passion, and the unwavering belief, unwavering, my tongue is numb because of that, a belief that great whiskey brings people together. We're proud to share this journey with you, our incredible community, whose support has made this moment possible. As you pour a glass, remember the words that started it all. The best stories are shared with friends. We hope this whiskey becomes part of your cherished memories, a companion to. There's no way this is going to last long, by the way. this thing is going to be gone so fast. I love it. He's like, I hope you cherish this for generations. No, you're not. Cherish the memories and a companion, laughter, and spark for new tales. Here's the stories yet to be written. Cheers. It's distilled in Frankfort, Kentucky, bottled by Old Louisville, Kentucky. And then it's storytimedistillery.com. So, but
as it opens up and gets a little air in it, that vanilla on the palate to me is turning into slightly more of like a caramelized sugar, and I'm digging it.
Yeah, that's good. We had you and I've had buff turkey already, right? Did we have one from somebody? Where do we have? Did we have something? I thought we shared one somewhere, and this is better. I can't remember. I thought we tried one somewhere. Did we not try buff turkey?
Was it the? No, it wasn't the seal box.
No, it wasn't.
I got to try that, but I don't think you were there when I got to try that.
Real friend.
Wasn't my bottle. But yeah, I think it's good. A lot of people, between all the speculation and the supposed NDAs and everything, the buff turkey stuff is really caused a big craze the last year.
I know where it was. We had buff turkey at
Augusta.
We were at Augusta. So,
but Augusta says it is not.
Yeah, Augusta 100% says it is not. Or she goes, I'll give you the story like she did. We got to meet Alex Castle. I didn't really do much. I didn't do much filming there, but we got to meet her and she did everything. And I asked her specifically. It was the 15 year, right? I was like, is this buff turkey? She goes, well, there's some pretty stringent NDA rules. I don't know how anybody is saying that it's buff turkey. And then she goes, like that. So it could have just been her facial tick, but I assume it was, and that was really good. I think I saw Live at the Patio on here.
Oh yeah.
Marty
was in here a minute ago at least.
Yeah, they tried it. We killed that bottle. But I'm going to say this is better, 100%.
I do prefer this.
Yeah, I do.
For certain.
Right.
And the fact that the MSRP on a lot of these is going crazy, and on the national markets, people are paying north of $1,000 for certain buff turkey. They're saying that it's out competing George T. Stagg and Eagle Rare 17. And
I think Bruce said all NDAs are void. I like it. So, all right. Well, I think I really appreciate that, Shane. I think you did a fantastic job. A lot of fun, exciting things coming. I think they're really ramping it up. They got a new team out there, and they're doing all sorts of fun stuff. I do. Travis sent us some samples, and then we're going to try to open another bottle that I think that everyone is going to be talking about. This one, it's the Old Glory Bourbon. We're going to do that one probably after we taste through Travis's sample. Thank you, Travis, for sending them. These guys are out of Nashville. They're doing their own thing. Shane, I got contact information for these guys. This single barrel is 132 proof. It drinks like 110. It's some of the...
Oh, interesting, Shane.
Oh, it's a blend of 2 barrels. Oh, nice. So, but this is what when people try this is what everybody will be talking about. These guys. I mean, they're a very small distiller out of Nashville. I had went over to a friend's house. They are one of the best single barrels I've ever had.
At the Roar and Pour, people were going crazy over it. They sold out very quickly.
Yeah, they sold out as fast as you possibly can. Now, they don't have a ton of this, but it's indicative of what they do. It's very Buffalo Tracy, I would say, but it drinks so much lower, and it's all their own juice. They're making their own stuff up there, and they're fun. So we'll do that after that. So, all right, we'll go an 18-year Kentucky bourbon. Any other hints there, Shane, before we go on? We're going to start left to right.
I think left to right is probably the safest move. I left the amber on it for the end.
I don't know. I don't know that we're going to do the amber on it. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
We can smell it.
We can smell it. So, all right. Well, let's see here. I will. I'm going to try to move this so we can keep some of the comments going. Man,
Good thing that was in the glass.
I'm glad it was in the glass. So, Travis, I think he's in the NDA. All right. I'll ask you later, and then act like I don't know. So Travis sent us these. He sends pretty much the whole suite of King's family, I think.
Just about all of it.
And I'm a big fan of them. I think these guys are all MGP, and they're out of Sevierville, Tennessee. So they're local boys to us. So we're going to try the King's family.
This is the weeder we're starting off with.
The weeder, the MGP, which is not the best weeder I've ever had. The best weeder I had is over there, and that Shane knows all about that one. So I'll give you this one here. He still poured heavy. I told him not to pour heavy, but he poured heavy. This guy's going to try to make us murderers for this live.
So I do remember last year some of the King's family single barrel wheats were going kind of crazy. People were calling it a OWA killer. This is my first time actually having just their weeder though, so we'll see.
So this 100%. Well, I don't want to influence what you're going to think. Not that I could. I don't think, but
it smells grainy.
Yeah, yeah. I actually like it, but I get honey wheat.
It's good.
I
would not call it an OWA killer, but
no.
It's better than the Woodford wheated, and I love the Woodford wheated.
If we have time, I don't think we will because we have a lot of samples. This Penelope here, I think I paid $38 for it. The fact that I bought a bottle during these very lean times with my beautiful bride watching this and CFO watching this is probably the budget bottle of the year. I mean, I've seen it everywhere. This weeder is just amazing for what it is. I mean, it's not an $80 bottle. It's for a $39 bottle that everybody I've seen talk about is great. If we get you had it.
I have not.
If we have a chance, we're going to try to crack that. I got a couple other things we're going to try to do. We're going to try to go through as much as we can. Like I said, we got a little bit of a late start. I know Doc's going on, and I know a couple other people going on. I don't like to step on other people's shows if I can, but I like this. This is good. I'm going to put a little bit over here.
I dig it.
Yep, that's good. We're going to move on to the next one. This is the King's Family Distillery Red, White, and Blue Bourbon. There's a lot of information in there, which I don't know what any of that means. It says 33WC, which means water closet, I guess. 33RC means remote control car. 338C, that must be Celsius. And 1 MB, which means 1 megabyte. So there's a lot going on in this here. It's a 10-year, 120 proof, and it was $89.99. The other one was $59. So
this is their red, white, and blue corn mash bill. And if anyone was there when we were doing our discussion about the Tanager, I stated that the only other time I've had the King's red, white, and blue corn, I did not like it. So let's see how I feel today about it.
Unfortunately, we started out with something so fantastic to begin with. So, Stephen, when you were here in town, and Stephen, and as always, if you're here watching and you have a channel, put your YouTube channel in there, put your links for whatever you got in there as well. But you could have grabbed a bottle at just about any store for less than $40 here in town. So. There's a funk on there that reminds me of like drinking your first sip of wild turkey that I'm not fond of.
It's like grainy Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Is what it reminds me of.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Short finish too. That one.
Yeah, it went away
falls off quickly.
Does not drink 120 at all.
Is it 120 proof?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 120 proof. Okay, it drinks really easy for that proof.
This would be good in a this is prime old fashioned territory, but for $89 that's a bit much. But I think if you put that with the right old fashioned combo, it would probably be pretty good if I had to guess. So
Right. It is cool that they're doing it. I could be way off on this, but they were the first people that I saw at least do a red, white, and blue corn mash bill. I've seen red corn and blue corn mixed before, but I'd never seen all three until they did it, and then later on Tanager, which was delicious.
oh yeah, I mean that Tanager bottle, I would be I would go to the light side, not the dark side, because the light sides. I mean, even though it's a blue lightsaber,
He's wearing all black.
I'm all wearing black because But I'll say I will give a little bit of history. So Star Wars was the first movie I ever saw. I saw it at the drive-in theater here in town with my father. He had a green Volkswagen Beetle, and we were in that little car. And I remember seeing him go across there, and I saw Luke Skywalker. This is my actual toy from when I was a kid. I found it when we were moving, so it's in there. And the reason I got a blue sword instead of a red sword is 100% because I should have had him go. so
that's pretty cool.
So 1977, that was the very first movie I ever saw. It was at a drive-in movie theater. So I'm a big fan of Star Wars. You can't see over here, but off camera, there's my wife got me a giant. It's a moon. Oh, wait, no, that's no moon. That's a Death Star made out of aluminum. So, all right, enough of that nonsense. Let's see. This is King's Family Distillery blended whiskey. It says MGP. It's got splash of light whiskey. So it does not. Is that the proof? I don't think I see the proof on that. So
I don't see the proof either. They call this one Tennessee Standard. It's their regular, I guess, flagship whiskey. Does not smell like Tennessee at all.
No, not at all. It's not bad. Super light finish though. I mean, like it barely finishes, but it's sweet. But there's not
very sweet.
It's sweet. There's just not a whole lot going on. There's I don't know. I'm kind of confused. I don't know that I would order this. I wouldn't drink this. This is another. I think a lot of King's Family, other than did we get one of? He said one of the 131. Yeah, yeah, Ernest. We had some audio problems. Leighton got here late, so we couldn't test. So I don't know.
My fault.
I don't know why it didn't work. I'll when we get off of here, I'll get on and try to figure out what's going on. But I only do a live like once every 3 months because they're so stressful. So I don't like doing them. I always make fun of everybody in the chats when they're doing them. I was like, what's it going to be, audio or video? This time it was audio for me. It always happens if you do these live. So it's super sweet. I don't know that I would enjoy this. It's. I mean, it seems like to me a lot of this is drink oriented, right? And this is something you would drink.
Cocktail stuff.
Yeah, you put these in something, and you could bring some flavor out of it. I think age would have helped.
I don't know if it's the light whiskey impact or what, but there's something weird in there that I would have thought that this would be a high rye because there's almost like a sweet black licorice, like the candy, not like the flower anise note that you get from a rye, but like a really sweet black licorice.
So I would say I get a bitterness that doesn't come from oak.
Right, not a bitter oak, no.
But there's a bitterness there that's not an oak bitterness. So that's kind of a weirdy oak to it. So all right. Well, we're going to the next one.
I'm excited for this one.
So this is the King's Family. Actually, it's easier to read it farther away, which makes no sense whatsoever. So 99% corn bourbon finished in toasted agave barrel, 7-year, 104 proof, B5, $89. So
I wonder where they got the agave barrels from.
It doesn't say on there. Oh, he said again, also the age, that's around 7 years. So I can get that. Oh,
7 years, really? That's not too young by any means.
I will say this is the best thing we've tried so far. This.
When we were pouring the samples, I remember the smell of this one hit me.
Yeah. This is.
It's
of everything we've tried, other than the single barrel that I had, that's 130 some odd proof. The 15-year, the 16-year, that's my favorite. Tastes like peach cobbler. This is
nice.
Yeah. It's all right, Hack. I had 25 minutes of audio problems, so I had to go live this way. So literally the worst. So and I have to go up and down because I couldn't get the camera to turn. I was trying to get done, so just embarrassing. So that's all right. Yeah, I like this a lot. I've not seen this. This is obviously not something we have around here.
Probably distillery only.
But you know, it drinks hotter than 104.
In a nice way, though.
Yeah, in a good way. Yeah. You feel like you're getting some proof on this. So.
It doesn't feel thin.
You know that one almost had a syrupy sweet.
I wanted to say like a malto meal.
Yeah, that's a
like with maple syrup in it or something.
100%. Maple syrup is a good. Yeah, there is a maple there, so
that's good.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised. So let me go through here and make sure I'm making some people some moderators. I haven't done that in a while. Bourbon Beach TV. I think things kind of changed for him. He had a channel. I think he's not going to do it anymore, but he may be doing some other stuff. So that'll be fun for him. Chill Will, good to see Chill. Haven't seen you guys in a long time. Also, I've been working like crazy. Like a 12-hour day is a 12-year day for me is almost. I mean, 12-year day. Oh, that speaks volumes right there. Really, is this you? I've been kind of putting me behind. So. We've been working 12-hour days. We acquired a company. We were going through 3 major projects. It's been is that the Embryona?
It is.
Let's save that Embryona for last because I got a feeling it's going to blow.
I'm going to give it a little schnoz roll.
Oh, he didn't care. I'll smell it, but I'm not gonna.
Okay, it smells.
Yeah, it smells like feet. I mean, it smells like feet and cinnamon toast crunch. So.
Yeah, it smells like the rare character Embryonnas that I've had with that cinnamon, kind of rotting cinnamon.
Yeah. But I'll say, anyway, I've been working a lot. I've not been on Discord. I get home after you're working 12 hours and you eat dinner with your family and then you go and you sit down and then you're done. You're done. You're just basically done for the night because the phone starts ringing at 5 a.m. because they're having problems. So I am kind of stepping away a little bit. I'm not backing away a lot, but you're probably not going to see much content from me in the next month because we still have. I can't open it, so I can't. I have so much going on with work and to try to manage Discord, which is its own full-time job, and try to make content every day. I usually go during my lunch break. I have a good time. I go over there and hunt, and we're talking about going out and thanks. And doing some weekend hunts, but it's just been hard, and I apologize. I love making content. I love shooting videos. We actually have. I do. You want to get two? You want to get two? I was actually planning on washing these out, but you went ahead and just blew up. You make me do dishes for an hour. So actually, not Stephen Scone. I'm sorry. Whiskey Sippers. I was at their barrel pick, and they. He gave me a little bit of this. I'm gonna let before we're done. I'm gonna let Leighton try this. This is the pick that he did. I think he might be in here. If he's in here, he needs to put his channel in here as well. But anyway, like I said, I've been busy. I apologize. You're not gonna get much content out of me now for a little bit because I mainly go at lunch to go do those things, and I'm not even getting lunch breaks at work, and then I'm getting out at 6:30, and by the time I get home, I eat with my family, and then I just go to bed. So. But I will talk about this. Old Glory. For the longest time, I thought they were in Chattanooga. Actually, they're out of Nashville and Clarksville. Met the distributor. Fantastic guy. I guess the brand rep for this area.
Right.
Any of you guys who are content creators that are out there watching this, I have their information. You really want to get a sample of this. They're really excited about doing single barrels and store picks and stuff like that. They're really good. So, and like I said, this is 132.10 proof. That's crazy. And we've had stuff to drink. I think it's going to drink even better.
Right, even better after. Yeah, because the first time I tried it, it was the first thing on my palate, but it's still. Yeah. I was shocked that the proof was that high.
Yep. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one too. I'm not going to pour too much of this because synthetic cork, I guess. Mm-hmm. This is technically Leighton's bottle, but he's going to store it. He's going to store it here, and he's going to find that it's going to get drained pretty quick as people come over to the bar to hang out. So I'll put up here again. These are single barrels. They got Tennessee. Matter of fact, everything I tried, I went to somebody's house and they were there. Everything we tried was drank well below. Like this is something if you were like in a competition that you wanted to do like try to beat somebody, I'd put this in here, especially if they were trying to guess the proof. It's pretty amazing how little that is. So
that color is incredible.
yeah. For I think what did we say? This is it 6 years, 7 years? I think it's 9 age stated, but I think they've only been in business for 8 years. So
yeah, and it's all their own stuff. That has that deep,
yeah. I mean,
it's like reddish brown.
Yeah, it's all the things I like about Old Dominic, but it's just easy drinking, man. It's just it's stupid easy. So, so right. So, Travis, I think it's got to be less than 7 years for sure because it's their own juice. Everything they're selling now, and they have a ton of barrels. He said they just have tons. So, if any of you guys that are looking to do something, they'll definitely do it. So,
it's pretty brave how Old Glory went about it because they really went full in on their own juice straight from the barrel. They went in and distilled and barreled a bunch of stuff, not knowing where the trend was going to go, and it's paying off for them. I'd say their spirit's unique and delicious. That cherry cola on there is to die for.
It is, and the mouthfeel starts at the top, kind of works its way through the tongue, goes all the way around. Ernest, my buddy, he's got the best arms in the game. All their mash bills are the same. I don't remember exactly what they are. I bet Ernest does. It's like 70, 19, 11. So it's like 70. I don't think it says on there. It might, but I think all their mash.
I think they're all weeded. I thought he had said.
No, they have a weeded, which I tried the weeded. So.
That's good.
Yeah, I really think anybody who can get their hand on one of these, they need to. They're not everywhere. They're mainly in just this. They're just growing their distribution. So they're a hidden gem that's right there.
And it's cool getting to these guys early like this because at the Roar and Pour event at the Memphis Zoo, we got there and it was their main, like you said, the brand distribution manager was doing most of the interviews, but they also had Matt there, who was their master distiller.
Yeah, super nice guy, super knowledgeable. Yeah, I expect great things out of those guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So this is a really good pour. So
okay, Ernest would definitely know. So the bourbon is the rye mash.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the Augusta event, you and I both caught it. It was hilarious because the guy. The head guy for Augusta doing their marketing, he's taking questions from people, and he's just saying, you there, yes. And then Ernest raises his hand, and he goes, Ernest!
Yeah, he goes, Ernest! And we both go, of course he knows Ernest. Everybody knows Ernest. He's the best. 18 seems high to me, but you're probably right, Ernest. I can't remember, so... for sure, I'm thinking the same thing. I remember it was 70 something. So you're probably right in there. I don't remember exactly what they are on that. Ooh, I got a little bit of a hug there for the first time. So, well, all right, we kind of went through some of that pretty quick. Now I'll let you guys decide. I can. I was kind of hoping. Good. I was hoping. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wash my Glen out that way because we're running out of glasses. So. I have some stuff from the Whiskey Legends, and I don't know that any of the legends are in here, but they have they have Will, but I don't know that Will's connected enough. He 100% is, but the Whiskey Legends have started their own Discord, and they've got a YouTube channel coming, or they got one video. They're doing
try the buff turkey again.
Again, we probably will. So I'm definitely going to finish on the buff turkey for sure. But they're in there. It's the Whiskey Legends. I think they have a website and they're doing their thing. big plans for those guys. If somebody in here can put their Discord, if not, I'll try to put it later in there. And the other, we're just a club. I'm a member of that are kind of trying to get to do more things. They're gonna do some exciting things in there for sure. But I've got. Do you want to do those or do you want to do that? I'm not pointing it down. So
the Detling thing, I'm a part of that Detling pick coming up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to drink a good amount of Detling in the next couple months. I've not had. I didn't get to try the original.
Okay, so
speaking of the Legends, because this was a Legend project.
Yeah, this was a Legends project. So you can't really see. I hate that you can't see the menagerie that's here. So this is my brother's. I had the best brother in the world. I think Ernest and I would have to arm wrestle and he would win. But this is my brother's double oak. He's a huge double oak fan. He likes any double oak he can get, and he bought this. He goes, "You can open it on camera," and I was like, "Thanks, appreciate it." And but then somebody, I guess we talked. I don't know if they bottled their own. So this is basically the mash bill for the Woodford Reserve double oak, and this is their project. This is a Legends project. So you can't get this anywhere unless you're a Legend. So
does your brother need another brother?
Yeah.
He's not heavy. He's my brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Roger.
There you go, Roger. Hey, Roger, put the Discord and everything in there. Roger's in there. So let's see.
Ooh, that's some wax right there.
Yeah, there was. You don't see it. There's a ton of wax. So I'm going to try to open this now. I will say that there's some debate on. Some people have liked this and some people have not. So we'll just say that. So we should blind them, but we're not going to blind them because I'm not going to pour a whole lot of it. Since this is my brother's bottle, we're going to do that. So
I can blind them.
Yeah. Well, I could just sit here and not be blinded. I don't even need the glasses. So let's see here. Let's see the double oak here. Solid. So we'll go with. I think we'll go with his first, and then we'll go with that. That way we'll be able to try something here. So. And we're pouring light because we've had a lot already.
He says we're pouring light. That wasn't that light.
It was light. It was light disc. So. Ooh. So that's good. So
it smells great.
It smells great. I had one of the. I did have one of the quote unquote bad ones, and I. It wasn't that it was bad. It was not something that it did not match my palate, and other people have loved it. Other people have had a problem with it. So we'll see here. So, see here.
Oh, what is that sweetness?
Somebody said it was Play-Doh. No, but it's not Play-Doh.
Not this one.
Not this one. No.
Wow.
Super. Just. I get the char. I get everything that's in there. I mean. Nice. It just rolls right in there.
It's like oak sap.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got all the oak without. Now there's some drying,
but it's not tannic.
It's not tannic. It's not. You're not getting that. That cat makes you a legend. I'm trying to get a good. There is some numbing in there, but it's not unpleasant. Like you tend to get with some of the double oaks. I'm curious about this. I've never had this either. So, Scott, these mics don't work. So we're just talking straight to my phone. Unfortunately, that I had the other, and the other was not. They think that maybe because basically he took his own mash bill. He took what they thought the mash bill was, and then he hyper aged it in a barrel, and then double booked it, and then when it got done, a couple of them just were not great. So this is fantastic. I'm glad, and actually I'd be remiss. Chill Rocco. Another reason why I chose this one, he brought this bottle and gave this bottle to me, and thank you, Will. Will is a very good friend and a friend of mine, so I appreciate it.
Do you get a banana, maybe?
God, don't. No.
I almost didn't want to say it. I didn't want to ruin it for you.
I don't mind banana bread. I don't mind warm banana bread, But what I don't like is runts, which is what old number 7 is. So but I don't think I get banana.
It's like a vanilla banana pudding.
Crap! There it is. Yeah, it's vanilla. It's vanilla banana pudding. There it is, man.
I like it.
I do. I like this. I like this a lot. This is very good. This is almost something that I would almost be curious about putting it over ice. There's no harshness in there, and there's no reason to. But it'd be like a good drink to sit on the patio and sip on. That's what I would do in there. So,
I like what Santa's got going on.
If you get an opportunity to buy something that Santa is rebarreling or doing whatever, you don't want to miss out on that for sure. So, we might be able to go through all the samples I've been talking about. So, I was going to go for an hour, but we'll go a little bit later. I think
Doc doesn't go till 5.
I think Doc is at 6 or 7.
Oh, so we got time.
May okay. So I will say
Text Laura. Have chili ready.
Yeah, have chili. Last time we went 3 hours. Someone got sick in the driveway, so we can't do that. So.
Destiny's putting Discords out.
Wow. If somebody would.
Thank you, dear.
I do want to try to get a couple of my buddies. Leighton has a great channel. He has a much better palate than I do. That's why I have him stand here beside me and correct me and help me. If somebody will put his link in there, that would help. He's at like 83. We can get him to 100. Doc Martinez, he's Old Fashioned Ways plus. He's trying to get to 2,222. Our buddies at Bourbon School are trying to get up there. They have a channel. So I know this is kind of a weird time. A lot of people don't necessarily like hanging out at this time, but the nice thing is, if we can help our friends, I mean, why not? I mean, you guys watch the content, and a lot of these guys do a much better job than I do. I do dumb hunt videos and then have audio problems on lives. That's why I don't do a lot of lives. So, Steven Scone, he's in there. Let's get Steven to 550, 100%. So, all right, we're going to open up the Woodford Double Oak and compare and see how close they are. He's got the nails.
I didn't trim my nails just so we could do this.
Oh, wow. Another.
It didn't pay off.
It didn't pay. I have my knife down there if you need it.
Is that the one Donna gave you? No, that's the other one.
No, so I bought this at a. I'm gonna change the. I need some advice on how to change the handle and do the other, but it's.
Oh, that opened pretty nicely.
Oh, that opened up like a $199 bottle. So
yeah, I was on base the other day and they had a couple shelves full of this.
Yep,
$1.99 a piece. Which
I don't think I twisted off for that. So
good deal.
I'm not
just trying to make it easy.
I'm not so weak that. Okay, so this is the double. And Cast 529, I think you guys, it's hard to kind of see because of the way we have set up. Put your links in there, please, by all means. I never understood why people get in a twist about sharing links and your Discord and whatever. Help each other out. So, all right, here comes the double oak. Double oak.
Oh, yeah.
That might be the best pop of the night.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah. It may not be the best thing we drink today, but it is the best pour. So, I'll let you choose how much of that you're going to pour yourself. So.
See, if I knew Chris was watching, I'd just pour the whole thing.
He'd be okay with it. He's probably gonna leave it here. So
that's the problem with Chris. He's too good. He's too good for us. His purple top is still sitting in my house. I'm sorry, Chris.
A little old fashioned. He's in here. He's a guy in our neighborhood. I can't tell you people who go, hey, have you heard about Chad? Chad's better than you. And I was like, they meet me in person and say, Chad's better than you. I was like, I can't lie. He looks a lot better than I do. So a little old fashioned, be sure and check him out. So,
man, I'm going to be in Mexico next week, but a little old fashioned, if you're out our way, let me know and we can make, if this is what you're talking about, we can make one of these happen.
Yeah. On the base for sure.
On the base. No tax. Okay, it smells remarkably similar.
It is very similar. It's not the same. So, I mean, I would say, this is sweeter than his, and there's more drying, but it's not drying. It's more oak on that one for me. this one. Oh, let me get it up here. This one has more of a finish than that one. The finish just kind of trails off. I mean,
this one falls away very quickly.
Yeah.
It's like it falls off the sides of your tongue and then it's gone.
So this is 90 proof. Is that 120?
No, this is 90.4.
Oh, really?
Liquid profile.
Yeah.
Extra aged, all caps.
I would say, they're in the same vein, but they're different. So I don't know. I see what Santa was doing. I think Santa did a better job than Woodford did because they're not fair comparisons.
This one's to me a little more astringent.
The drying,
like it's not not all the way to bitter, but
yeah. Like my tongue on the outside is drying pretty heavy on that.
Yeah.
So. I mean, it's good. Yeah, Ray said 120. Is that worth 120? Or I'm sorry, 199? No, not at all.
Yeah.
I just want to say that Top Dog, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. So I put you up there with Ernest. If you got Ernest and Top Dog together, I don't even know what would happen.
The problem in Memphis is I hear Top Dog and I think of that lawyer.
No.
Top Dog Law.
No, not at all. No. He's a wood guy that does.
I think you've sent me his links before.
Yeah, on like I'm like.
This. Did he do your?
Yeah. He actually made something else for me. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So yeah, I would pass at 199, 100%. If you've not tried it, we can work something out. But yeah, that's. I don't think for this little of a bottle that it's worth
700 ml, not even 750.
I mean, it's a pretty bottle, and of course, I was showing the camera
everything except law. Top Dog outlaw.
I mean, and I'm not just saying this. Top Dog will send me something. He's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about doing this," and he's like a modern day Leonardo da Vinci. I was like, "Yeah." It took me 8 months to cut boards and stick them erratically on this wall. So I'm not great. And Daniel did most of the heavy lifting on this. Our buddy Dickle Pickle did most of that. So
Ernest just mentioned that Whiskey War Double Oak that he brought to the bottle share.
Mm.
I mean, if Ernest brings something to a bottle share, you know it's going to be a certified hitter.
So I would say that if you get an opportunity, if you get to meet Ernest and Ernest comes to a bottle share, we are so excited when Ernest comes. Ernest is like, "All right, I'm bringing out this Himalayan whiskey that was made from yak milk," and you're like, "Oh my God, that's amazing!" So yeah, he's pretty awesome. So.
Not to mention, I mean, on top of just the delicious stuff he brings, he's just an awesome person in general.
Yeah. So
there's a reason people like him.
Yeah, and there's a reason people don't like me. It's mostly my face. It's punchable. So Chocolate Whisper. I've heard people call. I didn't get chocolate from this. Did you get chocolate from this?
So he's talking about the Chocolate Whisper is another Woodford Reserve.
Oh.
You know, like the malt that I brought you.
Oh yeah.
They had Chocolate Whisper and Chocolate Whisper Redux were two of the other distillery only bottles that they had. Yeah, that's the malt. Yeah,
that's the malt. But this is not chocolate. This is not chocolate.
Whisper.
Chocolate Whisper sounds like I accidentally farted and more.
Oh my God.
Yeah, more of it came out than I wanted.
Scotch. Oh come on, Dave.
Oh, Dave. I'll tell a Dave Vogelstein story. I want you to think about the next thing. I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm worried about it. So you're going to try it first.
Okay.
So
fair enough. We have something over on the far left that's pretty viral right now.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Pretty highly viral.
Yeah. Somebody got this bottle, and it's a great story. I'll let him tell the story after we talk a little bit. But so I was at the Whiskey Sippers. We picked their. Actually, let's do that. I want you to try this.
Yeah, let's do that. Before
yeah.
Totally blow my palate out.
He gave my. So we were at the barrel pick. I think I put that video up yesterday. Great time. Went through, tried all these things at Blue Note, and I was like, "Hey, can I try a little bit? Can I have a little bit of it?" And he poured me I can't complain. That is a me pour right there. That is a 1% pour right there on there. But I'm gonna give it to Leighton so he can try it because I already tried it. So
I don't need the whole ounce right now.
I'll let you pour it because I pour stupid. Anyway, this is the Blue Note pick that we did. There was some debate on whether it would be A or C. B was really off profile for Blue Note. But while we were there, I met some people, and someone goes, "Do you know Dave Vogelsang?" It was one of the ladies, and I'm sorry, I can't remember her name because I've had whiskey. He sent me a little bit on there. But she's like, "I just love Dave. Dave is so great." I was like, "I love Dave too." And she's like, "I want to do something for Dave. Do you think he has this?" And I sent Dave a message. I was like, "Dave, do you have this?" He's like, "No." I was like, "All right, she'll love it." So, yeah, that's off profile. That's different, right? So here's the thing. If you watch the video, great. If not, you should watch the video because at first I was like, "Oh, this is okay, yeah, this is okay."
You said this is going to an area that doesn't really get Blue Note.
Mm-hmm.
I almost.
Oh, actually, it's online. It's actually
online. Okay,
it's actually online. They'll do. I don't know that he's in here. He has his own. I'm not sure how it works because I don't do barrel picks, but I think he's going to have a website. If you buy 3, it's half price shipping. If you buy 6, it's free shipping. I think we'll probably, all of us that went to the pick will probably go together and get a bottle. It should be around $58 or something. Well worth the price. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it'll be.
It doesn't smell like any of the ones most of the ones that I've had were the Rick House collapse survivors.
Yeah.
And then I've had a couple of the Green River ones too.
Yeah.
This doesn't smell like any of those.
Yeah.
Trash ballots. Steve's going. Oh, Steve was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, Steve was like, B was the best. B tasted like garbage, like hot garbage. It did. It tastes like hot garbage. I was like, oh, no. B was eliminated instantly, and he was like, Steven was ready to stab somebody over A and C. I think he likes C. I think he likes C better than A.
Ooh.
It's gonna keep going. That's the thing. That's the thing about A. A's gonna keep going for you. So.
Yeah. Grainy, like sweet grain though, not like just dusty.
Yeah.
Wow. If somebody had never had Blue Note before, and this was the first Blue Note they had, they would be remiss when they tried the next one.
Yeah, it's off profile, 100%. C was more on profile, but it was not. I would say, and I think Stephen may help me. I think that was the 115 proof, not the one.
I'd say it drinks hotter than 115.
Yeah. I think it drank hotter. Like the inside of your mouth got coated longer. Mm-hmm. It lasted longer. It did more for it. So 100%. So all right. So now we'll try. Oh, here we go. So we'll try some of this, and then we're going to end with, if you're okay with it, because it's more your bottle than mine. It's just possession is 9/10 of the law. We'll end with story time and see how story time ends with that. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
I still have a little story time left. We're gonna have to top that back off. Wait, is Shane still here?
I doubt Shane's here. Shane's a
busy man.
He's a busy man with busy problems. So.
I need to go to a Schlammering one of these times.
I'll tell you. I almost had too much whiskey.
Oh, he's here.
He is. I'll tell you. Like, it's like going to Shane's house is like, when the kids went into Willy Wonka, that's what it was like. Like, I was just like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do when I get to be an adult. Like you have no idea what it's like being at Shane's house. If you get an opportunity to be at Shane's or to be a Slammering, that's almost a once in a lifetime opportunity. So
I'm hoping it'll be twice for you and once for me.
Yeah,
because I gotta be there.
Yeah, that's
I remember. I think it was shortly after we met the first time you went,
yeah.
And you were just making me incredibly jealous the whole time you were
so
there.
So that's where I got my King of Kentucky. You know what? Do we want to bring the King of Kentucky out? The King. So, but yeah, that's Shane was an incredible host, and if there's ever an opportunity, and I think part of it you have to be part of story time. I think maybe part of that you may have to do that.
I'm pretty sure you do, and it's still, from what I understand, it still sells out pretty quickly. Even as a member, you're not guaranteed access to the Schlammering.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, and I think once
I get to 100 followers, he'll give me a press pass.
Yeah. I didn't get a breast pass. Oh, I gotta love whiskey. So here I am going to open this again. Or we'll do this one. We open that.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna let you pour this for that. So we'll do that.
We're having story time again, so I won't go crazy with this. But
so Richard is asking, before you go in honor of stories, what is the proper way in order to watch the Star Wars films? I believe, yes, I agree. With Shane. And here's the funny thing about that. I really liked Rogue One. A lot of people didn't like that one. To me, it felt...
Rogue One was great.
Yeah, I love Rogue One.
I enjoyed it. Destiny even liked it.
Oh, really? So...
grab that again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to tell the story.
He's gonna... Oh, this story is so much bullcrap that I can't even handle. I'm gonna step out of frame, let you get in there to do that.
So, funny enough, the day we met, I was at an allocation drop at a store that was getting ready to change ownerships. So they were probably trying to clear out a lot of stuff they've been saving. And I scored this incredible bottle from them. It was a very rare bottle from Rare Character that wasn't even supposed to be distributed. I have no clue how they got their hands on it. It was from a restaurateur in Vegas. It had gold wax, which they only did for Vegas stores. And I paid, I want to say $95 for that bottle. And I had been holding on to that bottle. It was one of the things, I looked at it several times, but had never opened it. And I ended up connecting with another gentleman that was a big Rare Character collector. And he said he had to have it. And I was basically able to get this Found North Peregrine, which is the 21-year deliciousness from Canada, as well as the Hoverhawk 15 on a trade from him. And these bottles, I think MSRP over $200 a piece.
Well, you can get it. You can get the 15 in like Alamo, Tennessee, which makes no sense, for like $600.
Yeah.
So
but just talking MSRP, I did great just on that. I did very well with that. My wife's distracting me.
Yeah. So, and I'll say this. I've said this many times. Whenever you take American whiskey or bourbon, whatever your orientation is, and you age it in Canada, I like what that does to whiskey bourbon. You know, the thing we had that's sitting over there.
Yes.
But whenever you age something over there, I like that.
I should have checked on that when I got back.
Yeah, you should have, because I'm totally unreliable. He's got one of the, not unobtainium, it's the Magi. He's got the Magi.
The Magi.
We're not drinking the Magi.
The 26-year has been 151 proof Canadian rye.
Yeah. So, and it's not a rye. The Canadians call everything rye, but I really like these a lot. You know, that's why I'm a big fan of the Preservation 14, 15, and those. Something about squeezing those barrels. Found North doesn't use American whiskey. I say a lot of things, Scott. I'm untrustworthy on there. But whatever they do and they age that stuff in Canada, I love it. It's good stuff for me. So
Found North is North America. Canada's North America. So
it's America's.
I'm just kidding, Scott.
It's America's hat.
Yeah.
So
I have to say that I saw a gentleman review this exact bottle, because this is the 2014 release, I think, or 2024. Sorry, 2024 release. And he called it the finest Canadian whiskey on the market. And I think the Preservation 15 you have or the Rare Perfection 15 might have a little more going on, but this one is incredible.
I don't know. I bounce back between the 14 and the 15. I don't know. I've got a couple bottles. The next time I do a live, it'll be a bottle kill live, I think, unless somebody sends me something or I have something.
That'll be a good time.
Well, they're not. I have enough bottles that I think I can do a bottle kill live, and maybe this will be down toward the bottom. and we can do that.
By the time we get there, yeah. If we keep drinking at this rate, I definitely have to hold on to some for Daniel.
Yeah.
Because this is only the second time we've got into it.
Yeah. We poured small ones. What's the other one you have? You have
the Hoverhawk 15. Yeah, because there's the Helldiver 15 and the Hoverhawk 15.
I've tried the Helldiver thanks to some friendly folks. So let's try the Hoverhawk. Oh, we didn't.
I didn't bring it.
He didn't bring it. I see how he is. So no. But yeah, did we say the proof on this?
So this one is 114.2.
Yeah.
114.2.
It drinks all of that. I think.
Yeah, it's got a nice heat to it.
Yeah, it's got heat to it, which is unusual on there. So. Scott, I didn't assume you were taking heat. I was just being funny or trying to be funny. So, well, I think we're going to sip on this for a minute, and then I think we've not had too much. I mean, we're not stupid yet. So,
no more stupid than I was when I got here.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I got this at the military base. This is the Jack Daniel's Hero Select. It's the barrel proof rye. Paid $59 for it.
Yeah.
And actually
from Coy Hill Rickhouses?
Yeah, this is the Coy Hill Rickhouse. I really want to try this as it's a rye, and I am
this one was... It was 59, yeah.
It was
on sale.
It was 20. It was 20%.
20%
It was 20% off.
I can't believe it. Somebody went in there and bought the rest of them.
They bought all of them. I sent our buddy somebody out over there to do it. So it's got these cool Jack Daniels tag. Speaking of which, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, and that's a good segue because the gentleman that picks these for Jack Daniels, you probably can't read this. It says Melvin Keebler. He's one of Jack Daniels' employees. He's a Navy veteran. He's also the president, I believe, of the Tennessee Squire Association.
Are you a squire?
A really great friend of mine made me a Tennessee Squire just here recently.
So, if you don't know, I'm a squire. I've got I can't do it. I couldn't do it sober. So,
this is tough.
Yeah, I need the knife. So, I have a feeling that among the legends and our close friends, squires are about to explode because you can do 3 a year, and we're getting in there. So I picked 2 people that I think are going to be pretty quick, and we'll start growing pretty exponentially. Especially those guys that will share the membership. You just have to write a little blurb about them, lie, and say how great they are.
Lie. Yeah. So I remember when you told me that you were. I got a little jealous. Because our friend Daniel, he made Daniel a squire before he made me a squire. And I remember back in the day, you could only make one person a squire in your whole lifetime.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, when I did it, I thought Daniel was the only one because he's the only guy I know. If you know Daniel, he was supposed to be here, but he had to do some stuff. So I'm glad you're a squire because as soon as I said that, Top Dog, I thought I gotta make one. So I gotta make you a squire if you're not one. But Daniel was going to be here. He was going to be the hand of destiny, but he's working on the pool, which we're glad he's working on the pool because we want the pool for the summer. So, all right, I'm going to open this Coy Hill, which when we say Coy Hill, it's the Coy Hill Rickhouse. It's 13-1. Is that right? Yeah, 1-13. So let's see what we hear. All right. Not bad. I mean, you never get a big bang out of this one. I'm going to let him pour first. I got to get him to see if it's. I've got. No, I did. Oh, I did.
I stole your water.
Yeah, I did. That's fine. If I need to get another water, I can. So I'll let you tell me if it's minty. If it's minty, then I'll send it home and give it to my brother.
So a Jack Daniel's rye, to me,
shouldn't be, but I can't be trusted. So
a lot of people claim to be the bourbon drinkers rye. I think the Jack Daniel's rye is probably the closest. To you. Show that beautiful gold and green label.
So what we get on the proof on that? I forget. I can't. 138, I think. High. I wish I actually bought 2 bottles. I gave one to my buddy Tony. 136.9. He's gonna say it's rye just so I'll give him the bottle. Shane, if you let's find out the rules on that, and if you need to be a squire, I can make that happen for you, buddy.
No, I think you're gonna like that.
Okay, I was worried.
Bruce is a squire, and
Yeah,
he owns his own Bowery.
But he did that beforehand, so I think
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So
That is true.
So, all right, let's try a little bit of this. I'll try some of this. Make sure. And for those who are wondering, I will let you know if it's minty. Is it minty?
It must come.
Oh no, I get it. I would much rather have gotten my Squire from Top Dog, but if Top Dog won't help you out, I will help you out.
Beach, I
So you get 3 a year. I have to be judicious. Probably Santa's going to be my next one. I haven't talked to him about it yet. If and then I get it
He's
rolls
probably
over.
not here.
It roll over. He can do 3. Daniel can do 3, and then like we talked about how we going to get life for the patio. I probably shouldn't even be talking about any of this because it's all about. To be honest with you, it's a math thing. You want to try to get the maximum number of friends to get.
So we can do events together.
Yeah, so we can call it the Squire event. So we can start doing those things. So, but yeah, it's more about getting someone to do it, and then you have to, it's a pyramid, not a pyramid scheme, but basically you get 3 people, and then those 3 people. Thanks, Whiskey Sipper, for telling me that we have sound on this one. I appreciate it. So we tried. Leighton tried your Ernest 100%. Matter of fact, I'm going to make him give you. Yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna make me. Yeah.
I'm gonna make you, Ernest. You're gonna get one from him. I'll help him. I'll help him do it. Ernest, send text me or him your email address, and that will happen. Not today, but
it was
tomorrow.
already in the plan.
Yeah, it was already in the plan. You're in there, and like I said, we got those other ones. But Whiskey Sipper, do me a favor, put the link to your website for your barrel picks, so that we can put in there. You told me, but I'm an unreliable source, so yes, I'm stalling. It smells good. It smells great. This is the Jack Daniels. Yeah, there's. It drinks so easy.
We'll see you there, Shane.
See you, Shane. We're gonna drink. We're gonna finish tonight with some story time before we go.
There was another distributor that was able to get some Coy Hill Rickhouse Jack Daniel's single barrel proof ryes, and they made a little sticker that says Coy Hill Rye on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting to see how Jack Daniels feels about that.
I mean, if you could do a barrel pick that way, for sure. Thanks, Shane. Awesome job on your bottle. Good job. Yeah, no mint. There is like there is the potential for mint there. Like it's there.
Right.
There's a mint there. It's like an angel fart. Like it's there. You just got to really hunt for it. But
a sweetness in the background.
It is the sweetness in the background that does that. So, but I'm glad we tried it. I was worried about when I saw it. I was like, but I didn't get banana bread. I kind of thought I'd get a minty banana bread, whatever that was, whatever crate. Like taking.
There's kind of a vanilla sweetness that I think is adjacent to banana in a way, but that's mostly just on the nose, not on the palate.
Yeah.
Richie, I bet those are good. Excuse me.
All right. I think we're getting close to, let's see. We're getting close to everything I want to try. You've not tried the wheated. I think the wheated is going to be pretty weak for you to try, but I think you might like it. Or there's the Detling.
Yeah, this is probably going to be my last. So whatever we do next, because we've got some stuff to finish.
Yeah, we have stuff over here that we're just going to drink off camera, probably, or mix them all together. I do want to say thank you, Travis, so much for sending samples for us to share. Thank you so much. That really helps. We never would have had access to any of these bottles without you, and I do apologize for the audio problems before. They're embarrassing as an IT individual, a professional, as we like to say, and they can't even turn the camera sideways. Like camera won't turn.
But at least they can see all this.
Yeah, this is the wood proof.
Now they know that it's a spirit shack.
Yeah, it's literally a shack. If you had any idea, so I'll let you decide. You can do the blue Detling, which I'm cool with, or we can do the. I knew he was gonna go with the Detling. Whatever.
I don't think I need that.
Oh, look at this. That's big talk. So that's another one I'd love for Shane to do is a Detling pick. But I think he's a madman. So I don't know that. Look at that. He's just rubbing it in my face. So
it's many years of opening cheese. That's
ah,
what,
cheese.
the Babel cheese, you know.
Ah, cheese. I like it.
You know, when I was a kid,
I couldn't afford that cheese. Ours was government cheese. It came in plastic. But go ahead with your awesome story.
had that too. But when things started to go better, when my dad started to work for the feds, we moved to Wyoming, and we had the Babel cheese in the fridge. And one time I got in a bunch of trouble because I had taken a bunch of it and stuck it together and thrown it and stuck it to our ceiling in the house.
I just knew he was going to say, I ate like 3 of them and didn't know you were supposed to take the white. Oh, no, you do it. I feel like you do it. So,
Hey, so Detling, if you haven't had it, it's great stuff. And I am lucky enough, because our friend Ernest, who reminded me to get in the drawing for it, I'm going to be part of a Detling pick later this year. So let's see how this sounds.
not the best pop, but a good pop. So
It was decent.
It was decent. So, I'm gonna drive down with him, so and crash the Detling party, maybe. So this is the blue top from Spillway.
Should we cut some of that wax before we pour it?
Uh,
Because that's gonna. I don't want the wax to influence the flavor. Although Detling's flavor is so incredible, I don't know that it could.
So they had the. That's the other way. That's how knives work. The sharp end. There's there was a blue top and a purple top. I think blue top was picked by Josh. I like Josh's better. I think it was a little bit higher proof and just drank a little bit better for me. So America Pop, I love it. So I need everybody to hit that like button. I need everybody to. I don't know if anybody's in here can do it for me, but if they can do the put some links out there, put Layton's in there. Let's get Doc Martinez. He's going to go on later. He's going to he'll have giveaways. He'll have
You pour your own. I started pouring yours.
No, I'm good. I don't need a whole bunch. Doc Martinez, if somebody would do that, I can't do it. I would do it for mine but I'm having to. We're going live from the phone because I was having problems. I'm actually may have a secret live after this to try to figure out how to make this stupid live, why the audio wasn't working. But Layton, Doc, Bourbon School. I think Old Fashioned Ways was in, not Old Fashioned Ways. A Little Old Fashioned was in here.
Bourbon Beach.
Bourbon Beach is kind of changing. He's doing his thing different. So there's Stephen Scone, Whiskey Sippers. Shane has his own Discord. I don't think he put it in here as well. I'm an equal opportunity. Help your friends, and I say this in my videos, and I don't know why. Yeah, let's talk real for a second. I just want the best for you. Not this guy, not him, but just people in general. So I thought you were not doing bourbon anymore, Bourbon Beach TV. So I didn't mean like transitioning, but really, I love when you can be the hero of somebody's story. If you can help somebody who, if I help somebody get 3 more subscribers, or I help somebody get more views, or do something like that, I do want to just help people. Now, when I say that, people take me as being disingenuous. I don't know why. It's my face. I have a very punchable face. I get it. I've been hit before. My own mother said I had a face for radio. So, but honestly, if you can help somebody, why not do it? There's a lot in Whiskey Tube and just in life in general where people are either jealous or they are just, that smells so good. With Cocoa Puffs, right? Cocoa Puffs and coffee. But if you can help somebody or subscribe to somebody's channel or help somebody or because it takes nothing to do that. And it's so powerful when you help somebody. Like even now, I have 27 people watching, 23 likes. It takes you a nanosecond to like that video, to do that. So why not help your friends? And even on Discord, like I said, the chicken. Oh yeah, I totally stole Nico. Yeah,
Nico's been kidnapped.
There's going to be a lot of.
We should make Nico drink Detling.
Oh, no. Oh, you can't say. I was doing it to the other camera. No. He's like. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because. All right, there you go. There's no way he's going to be able to put that back up there because it took me 15 minutes to get it up there. Let's see.
Is it here?
Yeah, and he was up in the hole.
Oh, he was up here.
He's in the hole. Is he going to be able to do it? Oh, I made the hole ready for him, so don't choke that too much. Ah.
Get the like, or Nico has to drink scotch. Yes.
Yes, Nico is going to go. Nico's going to have to go into the.
If we get less than 30 likes, we're going to drown Nico and Kilcoman.
Whoa, calm down! I don't have much of that. I don't have much of that Kilcoman left. So
we can run to the base. They close at 6.
I like it. So anyway, just help your friends out. If it's at 30, boom! Oh, finally, yeah, people started liking the video. So yes, kill the chicken. That's what we want to see. So, but yeah, honestly, help your friends out. I mean, there's enough space for everybody in this, and I've had just enough to drink to be semi-surly. You know, I get a lot of grief for doing hunt videos that people don't think that I do real whiskey tube, and they get in a twist about me doing that. That my videos do better or differently than other people. And I tell people, like, I said, the best way to think about it is like we're like the country of Africa. The people from South Africa and the people from Egypt are all Africans, and even the Congo, but they're not the same, but they're from the same area. There's enough room in there, and if you read something into that, you're a racist. But like I said, there's just I never understood, and you know you'll go to someone else's Discord or you'll go to someone else's why hold back. Nico's been sneaking peated scotch, but if you're
tequila.
with tequila. I got a pretty good drink. Who out there is it? Just give me a comment if you're if you like tequila and you like scotch. I'll give you some information in a minute. So, golf and sex, as long as you have fun, you don't have to be good at it. Oh, that's true. And pizza. So
yeah.
But honestly, why people won't help each other out, and you know
Pizza sounds good.
Yeah, it does. I got pizza.
Pizza does sound good.
I got leftover pizza in the house. So
Scotch equals yes. Leave it to Scott.
Yeah, Scott. So, but like I said, just be the hero of somebody's story. It takes nothing to be kind. It takes nothing to be, to be a human being on there. So let's hear about.
Hey, Rugby. Dentling does not have very big distribution right now. They produce very few barrels. He's very, very focused on the craft itself, and he would rather lose money than distribute it widely.
So
rum.
We're not going to do it because I don't think.
Are you talking about the Riverset rum?
Yeah. So we were at Blue Note, and I told those guys, I was like, "Have you guys tried the?" I don't see the bottle down here. It's got to be over.
It's over there. I thought.
It's probably over there. I think it's over there. I've got the Riverset rum bottle. I said, "You guys should try it." And everybody's like, I don't like rum. Rum is for rah, 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 rah." They're like, "Oh my God, that's the best rum I've ever tried in my entire life." So, yeah. So I'll tell you, Top Dog, I'll tell you, I took, you think it wasn't 50-50. Was it 50-50 that we did it?
Harold, I don't think that's what you meant to type.
Spilkway? Yes, Harold. They do have some. I think it's Spillway, but yeah, that's, I'm going to add you as a moderator from that one. Spilkway. I'd rather be called Spilkway. But Top Dog, we took Laulo. And we took Kilcoman. Was it 50-50?
Yeah, it was 50-50 blend.
It was a 50-50 blend. Probably one of the best things I've ever had. And it
was very good. It was shocking.
I actually talked to Nancy Fraley. She's a friend of mine. His friend first, and then she started talking to me. But she said more conversations.
But she knows who you are.
Yeah, she knows who you are. She talks to you. But she sent me a message. I sent her that. I said, "Hey, have you tried this?" And she's like, "No, but that seems in my wheelhouse." Now we had a long conversation, and she got super technical. And I was like, I had to Google like cogenitor. You know what cogenitor means?
Congenitor.
Oh, okay, so I was thinking cogenitor. It was like something with genetics. So I don't know. But she gave me this big long thing about it. But I'll tell you, if you have Laulo, which is
incredible tequila,
probably one of my favorite tequilas. It's made by Don Julio's grandson, and I mixed it with Kilcoman. But I think any peated Scotch would do it. I like Kilcoman. Kilcoman is my second favorite Scotch. It's very peated.
You put me onto that.
Yeah.
I came from years of drinking Scotch before I learned about bourbon, and I had never had Kilcoman, and I was very sad when I tried it to know that I missed out on that delicious juice.
It's funny. First time we went to the base, we're walking around, and the only thing I have is the Miracle Bay, or Marco, I'm not sure. And it's funny, we're sitting there looking at it, and he goes, I walked by, and I was like, oh my God, it's it. He's like, that's the only reason I brought you here was because the sangria, or the sangria? Sangria?
Sanger. Oh, Sanic.
Sanic. I know. So I'm only 17% Scottish. I'm not, full red beer like this guy. But anyway, if you can, a good Scotch with a good peated, man, it was so good. It just drank perfectly. And I talked to Nancy, and Nancy was talking about it. She said you have to be careful because the peat can override the mezcal. Like she said, she thought a mezcal would be better, basically, because it's already kind of smoky, kind of brings the smokiness out. So I don't deny that. So all right, well, let's see. But what do you think about the Detling? And talk about what you're doing. Talk about this guy is going to be part of a pick. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm tagging along. It's 58.59, which is math. So somebody in there who's got math.
What that 117.08 or something like that.
I don't know.
That's probably not even close.
I don't know. I don't do math.
So Detling. Detling is a very small producer out of Alabama, producing some incredible whiskey that is unlike anything else I've ever had. And they.
So imagine you're eating cereal Saturday morning. You guys who are of a certain age, not these kids, and you're sitting there eating like Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Puffs, and the milk that's after. That's what Detling is. And then now as an adult, drinking that with a cup of coffee. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean.
Yeah, no, 100% because they have a delicious kind of cocoa bean flavor that it's almost like some of the historic distilleries, they have a profile that all their whiskeys kind of touch, even if they're different. And with Detling, almost all the whiskeys I've had from them have had that cocoa that coffee.
I think he uses the same mash bill, but what he'll do is he'll take the stuff out and put it into a different.
Yeah, he double barrels almost everything.
That's why he was kind of stopping doing the
bottled and bond.
Why he didn't, and I heard he was doing it again. He's going to be there, but I'm going to be there too. I'm totally inviting myself along, but I think they said he's going back to it. Have you heard that?
I hadn't heard that yet, but I do know when the rumor first happened, I saw chatter that the rumor wasn't true to begin with. So who knows on that?
Thanks, Harold. Appreciate it, Harold.
But I'm very excited that I get to be a part of a pick from them through the Bourbon Together group. We were part of their Old Dominic pick. They're one of the fun groups that does barrel picks that sell out very quickly.
It's Caleb, right?
Yeah, Caleb Walters.
If anybody in here does Bourbon Together, I think Ernest 100% does. If somebody could put the link in there.
Yeah, Ernest was the one that reminded me to get in on the drawing because they did not pick me for my skill or my
looks,
bald head
or looks, no.
or my beard or my good
looks. Beard.
Maybe the beard.
Maybe the beard. So.
But they it was just a random drawing, and it was all because of Ernest that I get to be part of that. So I'm very, very excited for that. It's going to be a great trip. And Caleb makes everything a good time anyway.
Yeah, I definitely had fun doing that. So for sure. But if you Top Dog, appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. We're probably one pour away. This is our last pour. How about that?
Last pour.
So we'll do. Let's do something, and then we'll finish on the. I do have this, so we have a choice. We can do. I'll let you guys decide. So, I've got a Still Austin that I totally stole from Doc Martinez. It's the straight bourbon. Still Austin. We were at an event together. So beardless. I could grow that beard if I wanted it to be a giant.
You were growing one for a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, you're starting it again.
Or we can do the Penelope. So you guys either put in there Penelope or Still Austin. Everybody's going to say Still Austin. I don't even know why I'm asking. So I'm going to get some fresh glasses for us. So. Oh, I'll leave him to the candle. So bottles could hide a beard.
So while I have a moment to self-promote,
Please do.
my name's Leighton from Leighton's Liquor Library. I'm nearing 100 followers on YouTube. That's kind of cool for me. I think you guys, if you can find it, you should buy it. I'm always saying that. There's a lot of great whiskey out there, and the best part is there's people like you to share it with. And I think Major's back, so I'm gonna.
I felt like we were talking about our feelings. What a bunch of junk. So
Men don't have feelings.
Yeah,
Hungry.
Yeah, hungry, sexual. Calm down. Let's see. We got Still Austin, Penelope, Still Austin. Let's see. Still. I knew it was gonna be.
Everest is a dumb question.
I knew that. So I will say that we'll probably crack this off. No, I'll make it wait. So this is a very good bottle. Is it better than OWA? It's a fourth of the price, probably.
Yeah. If you could get OWA at retail all the time,
it's
the conversation would change.
Yeah, this is really good. This is going to be something that people. That's the budget bottle of the year for me. So, all right. So let's see here. I'll play like I can try to do this for 2 seconds, and then I'll give it to him because I can't open that bottle. And then we'll drink this, and then we'll drink one more.
I still have a little story time to finish too.
Oh, that's gonna be my last one. So 100%. So this actually came. This is a Nancy Fraley bottle. I think it is. It seems like it is.
She was involved in the blend. I don't know if this one's technically hers
per se. So.
Yeah, because this one's the 2 years, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do that over there.
Yeah. He's about to open it like a crazy person. So, all right, let's see. Thanks, Doc. Doc, we went to Spillway, and he couldn't take all the bottles back. He bought so many. I was like, I'll take that one back for you. So I'm technically holding that for him when he comes to visit. Not that he's ever come to visit, but vice versa, right?
Oh yeah,
not too bad. So Steven Scone said a high wheat bourbon is better. How much? What's the what did you pay for your high wheat bourbon? Your Bardstown, and then how much is that? Yeah, that's good. He said, I don't want to throw up in your driveway again.
I do hope Laura's making chili though.
Yeah, that's true. So Steven Scone, I paid $35 for mine. I would say that is a better $35 bottle. There are better $50 bottles than that. I'd rather have a Blue Note. I'd rather have a Old Dominic Cask Strength. I'm trying to think of who the other. There's another one I like a lot, and I can't think of what it is. But there's better $50 bottles than the high wheat. I've not had this before. It's the first time I've ever had it.
Rugby, that is a good question about the Peerless Double Oak. To me, is one of the best double oaks on the market.
I don't think I've had it. Dave would have to correct me. If I got it, it would have been from Dave Vogelsang, and I don't remember having it. But I remember we went to the distillery, and it was 30% higher than any place we've seen. So,
hey, Tom Black.
Tom Black, finally. Tom Black, do me a favor. My favorite backdoor guy of all of us. Can you help me with some links? I know Doc is coming up. I don't know that Wade is coming on tonight with Bourbon Hall, but you mind flooding it with some links? I don't know anybody ever put Doc Martinez up there for me, please, sir. I don't even think Life of the Patio. I guess they don't think I rate well enough to do that to put links in our channel. This is good. It's a very soft. I gotta look at the proof on this. It does not have your typical Texas funk, right?
I will say,
they're all
it's
right
not
there.
near as good as the cask strength.
Yeah, let's see. What is this? It's got to be like 90 proof or something ridiculous.
It's not even on the front. You gotta look at the back. That's crazy.
I get the guy with the spectacles. So.
Oh, I lied. Must be. Oh yeah. Okay, 98.4.
Yeah. Why not just make it 100 and do it bonded?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, they could have, because they had to proof it down. There must be a reason. I'm sure somebody knows why this is that is. So, it's good. I mean,
it's not bad at all.
we don't get any Still Austin here. I think there may be one. Maybe Buster's has something. Maybe
Buster's would be the place if anybody.
Yeah, somebody would have that.
They used to have it on base, but they also used to have Iron Root on base, and they don't have either of them anymore.
Yeah. So, and for you guys who are joining, we had some audio technical. I have a 20-minute video sitting out there where nobody can do anything but make fun of me. So it's I need to go back and add audio to that. So
yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. I don't even know how that. I don't even know how that would do that. So yeah, I was like, I do want to remind everybody, if you hadn't had a chance, I'll tell a quick story. I got this at Disney, at Walt Disney World, and we bought it. And like my wife was like, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be great. It's like great lighting. So no, that'd be a bad mistake. So my wife said, "There's no way they're gonna let you on the plane with that." And I was like, "They are 100% gonna let me on the plane with this." She's like, I mean, it's a weapon. I was like, first of all, it's a saber, and we'll see, right? And so we go through the checkout, and she's like, they're gonna make you pay to check that. I was like, they're not gonna. Trust me, I can make this happen. It's gonna happen. So we go through. The guy sees me. I set it on there. He runs it through. And he looks up at me when it goes through, and I go, it's okay, you may pass. And he goes, you're good, you can pass. And I was just like, I'm a Jedi. So now, like I said, it's blue because I was a kid. I almost got the red. I mean, if anything, I would be obviously the Sith is the way to go. Slytherin, I'm a House Slytherin, and I'm a bad guy. So anyway, but if you go to Disney World, you 100% can just get on the plane, and as long as you're a Jedi, you can make them do whatever. So I had a whole series of Jedi jokes I was going to tell, or Star Wars jokes, but I can't get to them now, so I can't remember what any of them are.
Too late.
It's too late. Anybody got any good May the 4th jokes? Doc will have. It's funny. I sent all the jokes to Doc. Doc will use all the jokes Doc used tonight for his live. It's because I sent them to him. So
I'm out of bourbon drops. Can't tag y'all originally. Tom Black.
A Sunday bourbon drop?
Sunday bourbon drops, man.
I like that.
That's something special.
That
Don't let Skeeter near saber.
That that got sweet toward the end. I kind of like the way that it got sweeter. So I like that. That we were drinking the Still Austin here.
It's the Artist Series bourbon. Yeah.
I think
they call it the Artist Series.
I think
the label.
I think everybody has that little bird on there. I mean,
that's the Tanager.
It is a Tanager. So I will say that of all the stuff I've got, I'm turning around to look. Not owning a Tanager makes me sad because, like, anytime I see him, I was like, "Hey, can we pour the Tanager?" So the Tanager's so good. I mean, that is, she does do the math on that. They start with water and they add whiskey to it, right?
Right.
So
for the Petito.
Do you want to talk about that, Carl?
So we're kind of in the weeds already to be talking about the Petito process, but from my understanding, they barrel age water, and then they add the whiskey into the water so that it meshes better, I guess.
And that's from her cognac days, right?
Yeah. Because the Petito process is famous in cognac, and Nancy Fraley, she really cut her teeth in the world of cognac, and I really hope that she does some cool stuff with cigar blend, or not cigar blend, sorry, pipe blends, because this guy's been talking about.
I've been talking about pipe blend with, and I don't smoke, and like I said, the whole reason I got into this because my mom died from stage 4 cancer. But if she came up with a pipe blend, you'll be seeing me probably doing a pipe blend. Yeah, for sure. My dad smoked a pipe, so
right. And there's something classic about it.
Yeah, there's something cool about it. So.
The Petito process, though, what it created in the Tanager is delicious. There's nothing like it on the American market.
The bottle's beautiful. I love everything about it. Like, just that is a fantastic bottle. So.
And I love that in a world where so many bourbon picks.
Hold on. In a world with so many bourbon picks. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is something that frustrates me personally. So I'm gonna. You're gonna hear something from my heart here.
So here, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna let you have full camera.
The world.
Hold on. I'm gonna open this story time. There there.
Round 2 story time.
Yeah, round 2.
In a world where everybody's using AI art to make their labels, so they can cut out the American artist as a middleman.
Screw those guys.
It feels very good to me that Still Austin still bothered to spend the money and the time that they did to have that beautiful box created, as well as the label and the bottle itself for Tanager. I wish I had the bottle here so we can talk about it and nerd out on it.
I do too.
yeah, and so we can drink it. But it's sad to see so many people go towards the AI stuff when we have amazing American artists doing stuff like they are over at Still Austin.
100%. So, all right, this is our last pour. So, unless someone convinces us of anything else, I poured a little bit.
Good time.
This is story time, which, and I'm going to be honest with you, especially since Shane's not here anymore. And he's not going to listen. He's not here anymore. I'm going to say I'm going to test it again. I think it's probably the best thing I've had. I think if I was going to rate everything, there was actually a King's Family that I liked.
The tequila.
The tequila is in the hunt for best pour of the night, but it makes like the top 5. We had quite a few. I'm gonna say let me take a sip first with this, and then I'll rate mine, and then we'll let Leighton make the pour decisions that he's gonna do. Man, I love that tobacco on that. That is, yeah, that's good stuff. Shane did a good job on that one. So I'm gonna say, for me, it's gonna be story time. Ooh, this is tough. This is gonna be tough for me. So we've got the Old Glory and this one. Man, that's I'm gonna say the Found North and then the Old Glory for me. And then the rest kind of trail off. I would say the Detling and then the other stuff that we tried on there. But I think the top 3 for me tonight is definitely going to be Storytime, the Found North, and then the Old Glory. And then really that Old Glory and Found North. The problem with Found North with me is that's my jam. Like whatever they do when they age that crap in Canada. Or not crap, whiskey in Canada. In Canada,
It's crap,
yeah, it's not crap. I really like it, but the Old Glory is so good because it just doesn't drink what it does. I mean, what did we say? It was 132, 130, whatever it was. You can read it. I can't read it. So
132.10.
I mean, 110, 105 maybe on this. So.
David, we do our lives almost quarterly.
Yeah, I would say
not all the time.
Yeah, I don't like doing them unless I got somebody with me because I don't think I can carry a show, and I need somebody with that. So I'll probably do another one. I might do another one toward the end of July, probably, and we'll do a bottle kill unless I get something really fantastic. But really, we're kind of in a dead season on that. So, and maybe I'll get the audio worked out on this a little bit better.
That was the first time you haven't been able to.
Yeah, no, it's 100%.
I don't know if you saw, but Nico has been spared. We're up to 33.
Oh yeah, so good thing Nico. So
I have to agree. Storytime is number 1 for me tonight. This is just really, really good stuff. Very, very close though, and it almost took number 1 for me until I went back to the Storytime.
Yeah,
was the Peregrine. That's just incredible stuff for me. The complexity, the depth it has. That is a very good pour.
I think the thing with the Peregrine, it's so different.
It's so different.
You're just, I mean, this is my, hey, middle earth collector. Hey, he's got a great channel. He does a lot of on Instagram. Put your Instagram and on there. He does a lot of stuff with Lord of the Rings and things along those lines. Big nerd like me, I love it. But yeah, I would say it's just not vanilla and caramel, which I kind of get a little tired of. Not tired, unless there's just something so hot or something drinks it so different. I think that's part of my for me. So
yeah, and I will say that the Peregrine, it's a 21-year blend, and some of the whiskey that goes in there is 25-year-old corn whiskey. And if you guys follow me, you know that I am a fan of some of the corn whiskeys, like the Dancing Goat stuff. He knows it's a crowd favorite of mine. I do have to say this Old Glory, this is killer. For me, it's probably number 4 to the Deadling.
Oh, I can't blame. But they're right there by it. So
Yeah, the Deadling to me is just fun because it's so unique.
Yes, it is.
But if I had to go based on, well, and that's tough too because story alone, I admire what Old Glory is doing, how they went all in on their own spirit.
Yeah.
Deadling kind of did the same thing though.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get to know them.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm totally going to do a trip up there. So if I ever get a chance to. So Dave, I've got a. Someone said there's a dancing goat. It's way over there. I think it's. What do you say? It's Todd's. I gotta go get it because Dave actually kind of is close to where they could get that. So. You got a bit of a cock on your shoulder there, buddy. This is what he's talking about when we talk about the dancing goat. I think this is actually kind of semi close to you, Dave. It is Mr. T's. I was calling it Todd. So it's Stillman's private stock. Very good.
Very good stuff.
Very good stuff. So
I've been putting a hurting on that since he got it.
Yeah, he is 100% drink more. And actually, I have a bottle coming for him that I've yet to be able to pick up. So which is pretty sad. So, oh wait. So the Middle Earth Collector, he says he has a fully functional Lord of the Rings pipe.
Does it blow like sail ships?
I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, it's funny. We had my daughter's big sweet 16 birthday. No, I didn't buy her card because we're poor, but he bartended for me. And when I say bartended, they had like a specialty drink area, and like there could not be a fresh Hades worse than what I did to poor Leighton yesterday. Middle school, high school girls and boys that wanted specialty cocktails that had no alcohol in it that he poured for them. Like I felt bad. And when the night was over, I poured him a decent pour of that because I think it's the only thing I have that he really likes. That if I poured it, I'd know that he would instantly do it. So, but Dave, this is if you get a chance, I think this is something you would really like. So
it's so good. It was funny because when you poured it for me, we were sitting there. It's towards the end of the night. The last few kids had just left.
They're still karaokeing a lot.
A lot of karaoke, a lot of screaming. Yes. He hands it to me, and I take my first sip, and I just go, "Oh my God, this is good!" And I look over and I go, "What is this? I love this."
Yeah.
He says, "Dancing Goat."
Yeah, it's Dancing Goat. So
Spring Break 12 cast strength. We won't know until you send us some, Tom.
Yeah, I would never ask for that, but he's
I'm just tipsy enough to ask.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I've not had it.
I've had the Springbank 10, but not the cast strength.
I had a Springbank, oddly enough, at the Slammering, but I can't remember what it is. So, which one is it? The red label? Which one? If somebody remembers what's the red? I may have had that. I think I've had that. I think it's very good. I think I have had it.
The one Springbank I had was delicious. It was just the regular 10, but it was very good.
Yeah. So you're drinking the. What's your thoughts on revisiting Storytime? I'm putting it down here. I'm not keeping it.
Yeah, this is.
I'm just putting it down here so it's out of our way.
It is very good. I do have to say, I feel bad for the people that are paying $700, $800, $1,000 for the same juice. Although each individual barrel is different, there's no such thing as the same juice. But Shane putting this out at $250, as crazy as it sounds, is a pretty fair deal.
If you're a member of Storytime, it's free shipping, so that helps some too. So, Harold asked about Mothman. I have a controversial take on that. I like Crittendens. I don't love Crittendens. It's not my all-time favorite.
Agreed.
At all. I like it, but when the bottles get in the $80 range, they're too much.
It's tough, yeah. Because the toasted pecan, I only got to try that because Daniel bought it. It was good. I would not say that it's $90, $100 good.
So the persimmon I had was good.
Persimmon was good. Yeah, you poured me some you bought me a pour at the Augusta event.
Yeah, and it was. I think that bottle is $60, probably worth that. Very honey. I got a honey note in that. I like that. But I own. I got the Takai. And I got a single barrel. the double oak that people have given me. So that I didn't buy any of these. Full disclosure. And then I got the cigar blend, which Life of the Patio left here because they didn't like it. So
I thought it was delicious.
So it's good.
That's my favorite Crittenden.
Yeah, and it's funny. I think after they gave me it. So what do you, Harold? What do you think about that? What do you think about the persimmon? I think honestly, now that I think about it, I think the persimmon is probably. I haven't had that. I'm not drinking anymore. I'm done. I got too much on the table.
Yeah, we got some left.
We have a lot to finish here, but I think the persimmon is one of my favorite.
Yeah, the cigar and then the persimmon and then.
Yeah.
The
Takai.
The Takai is very good,
Yeah.
and you got to try one of their unique ones that I had that was definitely not my favorite, but it was
Lafroy.
fun. Well, the Lafroy was good, but our friend from Cutlass.
Oh yeah.
So Cutlass sent us, or well, rather, gifted me a bottle of the white vermouth finish. That one was very unique.
So first of all, you can't be very unique. You're either unique or not, whatever. And no, I'm just kidding. So I've had a couple of things that had the vermouth finish when we were at.
Oh, Dave, that sounds delicious.
Wow. So
sorry.
No. When I was at Larrikin, they had a vermouth finished something. I can't remember what it is right now. It was very good. I think I might like vermouth finished whiskeys. I think that might be something that's in my wheelhouse. So
Manhattan in a bottle.
It's true. So
I will say this Larrikin Decadence.
Oh yeah.
That you got, that is some killer stuff.
Yeah, 100% rye. No mint. Aged in Siberia and
cognac barrels.
Cognac barrels, so pretty good. So, all right. Well, I think we're getting close. So, any final thoughts on anything that you've tried? I got a little gnat here that's trying to commit suicide.
At least it's not in my eyeball.
Yeah, he got one, and he goes, "It's in my eye," and I was like, "Oh my god!" It was like in there. It was just like struggling, trying to get out.
Yeah, it was wailing around in the corner of my eye. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But final thoughts. My final thoughts are that whiskey can only be as good as the people you're sharing it with.
Oh.
And so this whiskey's great.
I was like, it's okay.
Fair.
No. Hey, one more time. If someone hasn't, please subscribe to Leighton. He's great. He's a fantastic human being. So, one of my favorite people. And there's not many. So, I think we're going to sit here and finish sipping our whiskey, and because our wives left, which is great. That just gives us more time to kind of go through there. We'll revisit them. Thank you so much, Travis, for saying them. I hope you don't think that we weren't appreciative at all. I think the winner for both of us was the toasted
agave barrel finish.
Without a doubt. The others were good. They were just
none of it was like, and I hate to say this because it was also incredible generosity to.
Yes. Truckload. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
There's not even you can't even measure how nice it is. I don't, and I'm not asking. I don't get many samples, and when I do, I am so appreciative. And Dave is the master of that with 100%. So I thank you for you to have to, because when I've sent samples or I've sent things to people, it's very time consuming. It's very expensive. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work and a lot of worry.
And a worry. I have anxiety. You know, I've had just enough to drink to talk about it. I have a ton of anxiety about life in general. I worry about the comet that's going to come in 2030 that's going to destroy the planet. So the fact that people send samples and they don't show up or they get damaged, just I can't even imagine someone doing that, and to a dum-dum like me. So and even a dum-dum like him,
even more so.
He actually sent them to him. So
Travis.
Yeah.
Out of all the kindness in his heart, sent me these samples along with an incredible American light whiskey that he got from them.
Yes.
And my gratitude knows no bounds on that. I've tried to help him get some stuff that he might not be able to find, but nothing will ever be able to repay.
Yeah, these samples were fantastic. I appreciate it. And like I said, once again, if you can help somebody, you can help a friend. Do it. There's no drawback to helping a friend, and even if it's just to somebody you mildly know, subscribe to Leighton, subscribe to Doc, subscribe to Whiskey Sippers. Honestly, there's no reason to not, because it costs you nothing. So it's in your feed. You know, as a YouTuber, when someone likes your video, hits a thumbs up, it just makes your day. It helps you so much. And you know, nobody's in here to make money. No one is here to You don't get rich doing any of this, right?
No.
This is a labor of love. I'm going to probably not be around much for the next month or so. It's been tough. I'll try to kind of if I can hit a hunt here and there. It's just probably not going to happen, unfortunately. But there are so many good choices out there. There's Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. There's Troy at Baker Drinks. These guys have shows on Friday and Saturday. They do such a good job. I can't imagine doing this every week.
Oh no.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Me in front of a camera for, and they go. Some of the guys go like 3 hours. I was just like, I can't even imagine how they do that. So it's tough. So, but I think that's it. Like I said, just be nice to each other. I'd watch that. I doubt you would. In the background, maybe at an airport, Tom Black, you would watch that, but I don't know that that's something anybody would want to do. So, and what's funny is I'm doing this from the phone. I have no idea how to end this. Us ending it is probably going to be as much fun as the 25-minute video of us trying to make the audio work, which was horrifying. So
it's going to be good.
Yeah, I doubt it. So hey, no profanity. He's got a potty mouth, so no. All right, guys. Slanja, thank you for doing it. Thank you. May the force be with you. I'm gonna light my lightsaber up one more time, just because I'm a big nerd and I love Star Wars.
Should we end this on a good Star Wars quote?
Ooh, what?
A wizard is no.
A wizard? No. I'm gonna strike him down because he said wizard. So
I could fall out of
yeah. So
all right. So Greedo shot first, right?
No, Han Solo shot first.
Okay.
All right. So we'll fight about that later. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna try to end this. We'll see what happens on that. So live long and prosper. So you guys are the best. Thank you. I appreciate you hanging out for this debacle that it is. So Slanja, and hey, go be a hero.
Cheers, fellas.
Let's see what happens when I do that. You want to stop this? Sure. Let's see what happens.
Sure.
Let's see.